Hi there, Gemini. I'm Dofia Mind Tarot here with your January 2024 Tarot and Oracle card readings. We'll do the predictions for the month of January as well as your love and money slash career spreads. And then we have the messages from Spirit. So, this may not be for everyone, but I channel the energy of I'm that type of guy from LL Cool J. So this is not for everyone. This is probably for a, a man, or it could be a woman as well, but you could be assuming that your relationship is fine. This is only if you suspect it. This is not for somebody who has, you know, that's sure about what's going on, but this is if you suspect that, you may be seeing suspicious activity. It could be from one of your friends that is trying to get your significant other, or it could be just showing spirit is saying that maybe you're taking a relationship for granted, and that things are falling by the wayside because you think you have it in the bag when you don't. So I'm not sure what this is saying, but I'm the type of guy is about a guy who's just an opportunist who would move in on your significant other just because he wants to enjoy a good time, not because he cares about that person, okay? Or she cares about that person, male or female. All right. So let's see what comes out in the spread for you. So this is only for certain types of Gemini. It's not for all of you. Only which those that it resonates with. Okay, so let's see what comes out in the general spread, the prediction spread for you. What are the messages for the Gemini collective spread? Thank you. Hmm, okay. Anything else for Gemini? Okay, so we have imprisonment. Funny, this just came out for the Taurus, no, Aries read. So you can have Aries in your chat, just look in the Aries message and see if that resonates. It may or may not resonate. So, yeah, feeling trapped by a family situation or trapped by people who they consider childish or trapped in a family where children are very young, you can feel like you're staying for the children. Um, we have journey, mature man, courthouse, gift. Okay, so we have mature man and main male. House and honor. Hmm. This could be father and son with mature man and main male. One is probably leaving, or you find out that someone is leaving a house or family home as a gift to another person. So it could be an older person giving the gift of a home to a younger person. Um, yeah, and it's like a gift from the divine or from your It's a gift from the divine as a elevation, as a step up, in your journey. Or maybe if it's not that from the divine, it could be from a parent figure that's giving you a house to help you step up. They may be writing in their will a house for you that you may or may not know about. And it's a gift to you in order to give you a step up in life, you know. So yeah, this could be some kind of inheritance that someone here is receiving. This person could be visiting you from a distance and be giving this to you, or this person could be at a distance from you and, just letting you know that they're leaving the house to you. They made a decision to leave some kind of property for you, if not a house. Or you could be getting this home as a reward from a divorce. Could be. You could be a gay couple too. I wouldn't leave that out because I see one mature man and one main male. So it doesn't have to be a same sex couple, but you know, I'm just looking at what I'm looking at here. So it's either a breakup, and someone is getting awarded the house, or an older person is awarding or giving their um, child a home as a gift. But someone here feels trapped by children. And wants to probably move on to another relationship. So maybe it ties into the song that I heard earlier about maybe a breakup of maybe some kind of infidelity. And, because there was some kind of emotional neglect, maybe. I don't know what may have caused it. Anyway, let me just look at further and see what this gift is about. Just to further clarify to make sure, and high honor. So let's just see what gift and high honor is, just to settle any curiosity if you don't know what this is. This may not be a reading. Just because you're a Gemini doesn't mean that every reading resonates, okay? Just search for your energies. Don't search for your signs, just the energies. If this is not your energy, you move on to and see if somewhere else is your energy. Because not all Geminis will be experiencing the same thing. I need to say that. Okay, one more shuffle, and let's see what gift and journey means. Alright, so what does gift mean, Spirit? Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So, or what else could it be, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, so meeting. Okay, so this could also be a gift of a business, being awarded or meeting someone, and a child could result from it. This is a separate message of maybe someone coming in from a distance that you will be meeting, like coming from far away. Someone coming in from far away that you'll be meeting in January, and something could be good from that. Could be a business. A business is achieved or business is born from meeting this person. They could be a good business partner, or this could be a romance, a love relationship. And why is high honor here? Yeah. So you or this person could have could be a bit arrogant. Um, Maybe that's a characteristic. Or the person that you're dealing with um, could be, that's interesting. Rooster, arrogant, a younger woman. So there's some younger woman here who is arrogant and boastful, or a younger person that is. I'm seeing like maybe this is talking about the divorce here. So there's several messages coming out here. Could be someone meeting someone else and sparking up a relationship or having a family out of that, or it could be um, some mature person meeting a younger person, and the younger person is a little arrogant here. So I don't know. So that might help you, okay? If it doesn't resonate, it might not. All right, so let's see what is in your love spread for January. Okay, Spirit. What's the messages for Gemini, the collective sign of Gemini for the month of February 2025? Thank you. Okay. One shut up immediately. Oop. One fell on the floor. What did we do? Two fell on the floor. Let me get it. Cross it. All right, let's see if I can grab that. Okay, these two fell on the floor here. All right. So, okay. Not taking that many, but I'm taking this one. And this two. All right. So we have death. Okay, so that talks about the cycle of something not ending. It's like it's keep going in cycles. It ends, it begins again. It ends, it begins again. There's no transformation. It's just a repetitive cycle. Okay, so that's at it. That's in your general energies. We have Seven of Cups in the upright. Six of Wands. Remember that high honor, arrogant person? That seems to be coming up here. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Sorry. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords in the upright. Talking about moving away from the past. We have the Tower, not the good one. Then we have the Ten of Cups in the upright. Then we have the Nine of Cups in the upright. And finally, we have the Three of Pentacles. I'll put it over here because I think you'll see it better over here. The Three of Pentacles in the upright. So, right, it could be about a relationship because Ten of Pentacles means like a secure, not a secure, what I'm talking about. It's like a family dynamic, right? Ten of Pentacles. But someone here or both people, I mean, maybe doing stuff for show, pretending as if they're happy when they're not. Because it's kind of funny that we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, which is ultimate happiness. But above that is like showing stuff that's not real. It's just for show. Yeah. And meanwhile, they kind of perhaps sending, nasty messages to each other or some kind of message that you receive kind of blew it all out of the water here. That facade is done. But it seems like with this here, some kind of recovery. Maybe this couple is trying to make it work again. Trying to come out of that warrior stance where they constantly, feeling like they have to defend themselves. But it seems to be like a repetitive cycle. I don't want to douse water, on some kind of passionate new start for whomever this is. But with these cards here, I mean, if it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply. But you would know in your heart of hearts if you've done this already because it seems like you have. Let's look at. Can I find my? Hmm, yeah, here it is. So let's look at the Six of Wands in the reverse and see what comes out there. Six of Wands talks about your choices could hurt and some enemy. Your choices could cause hurt and some enmity. Enmity. You are probably too sure you're right, or you're interacting with someone insensitive and controlling. Huh. So one person, yeah, that arrogant person that you shouldn't cross, um, could be the younger energy, doesn't have to be, or someone acting, immature. But it's like someone who needs to be right at all costs. So someone is doing that, and the other one feels like they have to always be defending themselves here with the Nine of Wands. Fatigue are on the way. They've given too much. So one person is like riding high and mighty, and the other person feels like they're giving too much to the situation, and they kind of tapped out. Yeah. Sooner or later, you will have to get up and struggle on without giving in to sadness and pessimism. Yeah. So one person is dealing with being imposed upon, and the other person feels like they're always right. So yeah, but in the center, it seems like everything is all right. Everything is good. We good. Yeah, we understand each other. We work together. We're happy, but you know. So we have the Seven of Cups over here. You cannot not have being able to have everything. Distinguish the good from the lesser good and consider how your choice affects others. So it talks about choices, making choices fairly. When you make choices, see, just reflect on how it affects the other person. If you want to say something, be careful how you say it. You know, watch your words. Yeah, you're stuck in the misuse of sexual or emotional energy, and maybe increasingly so. Yeah, so someone who is over, how to say this in the most clean way, someone who cannot control their, you know, desires, could end up blowing up a situation, and they're just not considering how what they do affects others. So I don't know if this is happening outside of the relationship, because in the center here everything seems good and well, but then on the fringes out here is where everything is messed up. Okay, just consider your choices. Look at how your sexual energies and how your emotional, how you use emotion, how it could really mess things up. With the tower here. Yeah. Because if you don't say anything and you keep like letting it build and build and build, it'll eventually blow up. And it looks like it has. If it hasn't already, it will. Yeah, disillusion of what you deem to be true. But it's from moving from this, where you feel you have to put up your guard all the time, to kind of moving away from that kind of source energy, being trapped in your mind about what you want to say or what you want to do, and looking for your emotional happiness. If this is not working for you, because it seems to be a repetitive cycle here, decide what you want to do. Free yourself from your heartache, you know. And with the hangman here in reverse, you are also responsible for a decision made. So, okay. So sometimes, and I've fallen into this trap too. Sometimes you think, oh, someone did something to me and, they have to pay, blah, blah, blah. But you had some kind of, what do you call it? Some kind of accountability in what you were allowed to happen as well. You got to recognize that as well. So, with the eight of swords in the upright, we have the moment calls for you to remove yourself from a bad situation in which you're caught. Exactly. Breaking off friendships and other relationships is likely. Do not suffer them, just let them go. Okay? So, again, I'm not telling you what to do, but in the center here, it seems as if, everything is all right, we're doing fine, we're good. But someone is holding in resentment while the other one is just doing what they want to do. So, yeah, yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So paradise, but not really. So let's see what's in your money spirit. I'm not saying, women do that a lot though. Unfortunately. I don't want to broad strokes, paint everything with a broad stroke, say men do this, women do this, but it's like having resentment and just feel like they stuck to their situation and, oh, well, this one did this to me, or not standing up for yourself in a particular situation because you don't want to ruffle feathers, or you don't want to, you're afraid to step out on your own. And anyway, let me get off my soapbox. This is your career and money. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so What is for Gemini? What is coming up for Gemini for January 3rd, January 2023, in terms of career and money? Thank you, Spirit. See what happens. Alright. Anything else? Yeah. We're not taking all of those. Right, so we have at the bottom the 7 of materials. Planting seeds, watching them grow. And I hear in my head, chia. I don't know if you remember that commercial. Okay, so 3 of inspiration, 7 of emotions, which is the 7 of cups. 3 of inspiration is the 3 of wands, justice. 2 of voices, 2 of swords, ace of inspiration, ace of wands, ace of emotions, ace of cups. Then we have the 10 of emotions, 10 of cups in the reverse, and we have the 9 of voices in the uprights. So in terms of money and career, you seem to be hoping for something. No longer ignoring something that you wished and dreamed, you wish for. Because I think you're putting it off and it kind of made you unhappy here. Because with the ace of wands in the reverse, it could mean that you tried to do this several times. This, whatever this is for money, you tried it several times, and each maybe it could be 7 times even. You tried something 7 times and it probably didn't work, right? But you're trying to do that again. You're moving forward again. You're trying again, you know. And you're continuing to plant your seeds, waiting for your ships to come in, no longer blocking out stuff that that makes you unhappy. Like you're not going to settle, in other words. And is going to give you great self-love in whatever you decide to do, even if you tried it several times and each time it didn't work, you're coming at it again. You're moving forward with it again. It's like the Knight of Swords is of action, but you have to watch your actions. And you could be very, you could be coming off as aggressive sometimes. Okay, so watch that energy. It's great because there's fire behind fire behind what you want to do, but you have to be measured with it. And once you start this again, because each time that we fail, we kind of we learn from each experience of failure, and then so every seed that is planted is a seed of experience with that 7 of Pentacles. And then behind that, we have the Muse of Materials, which I believe is the king of materials, are the earth sign, the earth element. So it could be King of Pentacles. So reaching the King of Pentacles status, which is someone who is self-sufficient, has the experience, could support a family, and that brings you hope on the inside. with that page of materials there, it will give me a newfound feeling for this. So 7 and 7. So this is for someone who tried something several times, maybe even 7 times, for something to work. Tried it in different ways, was confused about how to do it, whatever they were doing in terms of work, and finally it's taking off. They're receiving justice in this situation. You know, they're waiting for their ships to come in, and for them to get what they worked so hard for. Something that felt like it was denied to them. Like they were being ignored in the past. And they were unhappy. But this kind of unhappy feeling within you is what's driving you. This is what's pushing you forward. Oops, sorry about that. You're no longer blocking that out. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say about this. What do you have to say, Spirit, about this card or for the love struggle? Any portion of this reading? What advice do you have to give the Gemini collective? So, thank you. Okay. All right. So we have Ojiolobobon. I am butchering these names. I mean, when death calls, there's no place to hide. So when something has ended, it's done. There's nothing you can do. I mean, especially when spirit ends it. We have new moon. Looking within can reveal the mysteries of the universe. So maybe by the new moon, something will be revealed of an ending, some kind of ending. And then we have Okaran. Those who have the Orishas blessing are destined to enjoy happiness. So whatever ends, just know that it's because there's a new beginning that's waiting for you, some happiness that is waiting for you. When is the next new moon? In January. That could be significant. New moon in January 2024. When is the new moon in January? Let me look. It says here that the new moon is on January 11th at 6:57 a.m. Yeah, so on January, something might be revealed or changed by January 11th of, January 11th, 2024. So that might be significant for you. And let me check one more thing, which is when death calls, there's no place to hide. Yeah, you gotta be strategic. You have to be strategic in finding your own joy. What are you gonna do to make yourself happy? There's The time is to look inside yourself to seek the light that once shone but now flickered sadly in the face of challenges of destiny. You have made tremendous effort to appear strong to the people around you who recognize it in you as safe haven to vent their anxieties and doubts. Mhm. So, as a way to avoid taking your own life in hand, you give in to other people's issues and many times end up blowing the line between advice and intrusion. So yeah, this could apply to anything, you know, is just allowing other people to invade on your personal space, to kind of let other people um what's the word? Let other people control what happens to you. Mhm. All right, so I hope this helped and I hope it resonated, Gemini. I know this was a pretty long reading. I hope it helped someone out there. So have a happy holiday season and I'll see you in your next mid January reading, okay? Happy New Year. Bye.